Transitions, conclusion, and presentation slides.
Transitions, 2 types of smooth and easy transition. Past plus future. I have told you about my hometown. Next, I am going to tell you about the best way to travel there. I have discussed the sales results. Now I will describe how we can increase them. We have looked at the main problems. Next, let's look at the causes. Statement plus rhetorical question. I have told you about my hometown. But what is the best way to travel there? I explained the sales results. But how can we increase sales? I showed you the main problems. What are the solutions?
This is fact, one way or another. And the question is, will we end with it?
Conclusion. Why is the conclusion important? The conclusion sums up and stresses the main points you want your audience to remember. It ties together ideas you have discussed into a cohesive theme. It makes final recommendations. It suggests or requests action from your audience to achieve your objective. The conclusion leaves a final impression of the topic and the speaker with the audience. How to review main points.
1. Say what main point 1 was, plus main point 1's important details, data or example. 2. Say what main point 2 was, plus main point 2's important details, data or example. 3. Say what main point 3 was, plus main point 3's important details, data or example.
Example of main point plus important detail. First, I told you about my hometown sports facilities. The important thing to remember is that we have the facilities for any type of winter or summer sport. Example of main point plus important data. First, I told you about my hometown sports facilities. Please keep in mind that 5 of my country's Olympic medalists come from my hometown. Example of main point plus important example. First, I told you about my hometown sports facilities. For example, I think you would be very impressed with our indoor track and field center.
A good conclusion contains a concluding phrase, a restatement of the main point, a summary of key points. Thanks for the audience. Listen to the model presentation and identify the parts of the conclusion.
This brings my presentation to an end. I have told you about a sport that I do as my free time activity. First, I demonstrated the rather unique starting position for you. Then I showed you a picture of how people look in the middle of the race. Finally, I showed you how racers look at the end of the race when they are very tired. Well, I hope you have learned about my sport and that some of you might be interested in trying it. I really appreciate your attention during my presentation.
Presentation slides. Tips for presentation slide creation. Make your slides easy to see, read, and understand. 1 point per slide. Don't put too much information on one slide. Limit the number of slides. A good rule of thumb is 1 slide per minute. Too many slides can lose your audience. Keep it simple. Simplify and limit the number of words on each slide. Use key phrases and bullet points and avoid paragraphs and complete sentences. No more than 6 to 8 words per line. Include only essential information. Don't put in something like, just in case. Font size. No font size smaller than 24 point. Font type. Use fonts that are easy to read such as Arial and Helvetica. Graph size. Make it big enough for the audience in the back to see. Do not use all capital letters except for titles. Tips for presentation delivery with slides. Slides help you communicate your message. Start practicing with your slides early on. Don't wait until the script and slides are perfect. Revise and adjust them along the way. Time your presentation. Do not read from your slides. Use slides to help you remember your points. Do not speak to your slides. Keep your body facing the audience and maintain eye contact. Look at the slides only from time to time. Slide timing. Control the timing of information coming out, so the audience listens to you, rather than just read the slides.
As with all presentation tips, practice, practice, practice.